Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This is Ahmed Ghalib, and this is my reflection at A Star Tech Systems. I'm currently in the office and I am about to finish my internship. My first impression when I just came here, I was a little impressed by the office and how people operate here. It was my first time getting into startups and corporates and how it works there. And then we we started to work on real projects of clients, and we were giving instructions to use AI and how to use AI. We basically were taught to properly use AI and ask it the right question, which was efficient. Uh, and when I came here, I had less expectations than what I hoped for, and I learned more than I expected because I was expecting to learn more technical stuff, but it turned out that I learned a lot on how to communicate with people, how to convey technical ideas in non-technical way. I think this is the main takeaway from my internship. I learned how to communicate with other members, how to assign tasks. This is not an easy part, of course, but we managed to split tasks and work on GitHub. This is almost the first real time I worked on GitHub, really with other team members. I'm already familiar with GitHub, but this is the first time I needed it to collaborate with other team members. And I also worked on 3D projects that got me to machine learning. That was a very random experience that I first wasn't really excited about, and it was overall okay. It's not really specific to my field. However, I learned a lot about 3D and how human face and topology works because we don't we only observe change, and there are small tiny details that we don't pay attention to unless we are told to do so or to create something similar. Then we pay attention, then we see, oh, this is, oh, that's very complex and I didn't pay attention to that. It's been there the whole time. Yeah, I mainly worked on three projects. One of them is the 3D avatar. We were ambitious to automate the whole process. We did it manually. We did it manually and we shipped the demo, and we were ambitious to automate the process as an AI avatar that takes photos or a video and converts it to an interactive avatar. That didn't work. We had very technical issues. The most annoying one is the face deformation, how to make the face move properly when, let's say, I'm opening my mouth like this or this. See, this requires knowledge on the math behind the human face, the topology, or machine learning. We get a huge data set of human faces moving and we train that on a model, and then we produce the patterns that we need. That was a solution, but that was a very big topic, and it required me to learn machine learning for 3 months just to learn the math behind it. So we skipped that part, and then we switched to the second, the last thing, which is HR module in an ERP system, and this is what I'm currently working on. An ERP system, and my part is the HR module, and it's currently 60% complete, and I learned that about how companies work just by creating this HR module. And yeah, the last and maybe the first thing that I worked on is data cleaning, and that was a fun part. It wasn't very long. It just took me 2 weeks to handle and finish. That was the very first 2 weeks, and yeah, these are the things that I worked on, and that was my experience. Thank you.